They said monsters couldn't love until two hearts proved them wrong. I remember that morning. The chaos, the chatter, the rush of people calling names that didn't even belong to me. Julian, Nicola, Stacy, Stuart, Natalie. Everyone seemed to have somewhere to be, someone to call out to. And there I was, just trying to find my place. Go get a green slip, she said, like I was invisible. I didn't argue. I'd learned not to. I walked down the hall, that familiar smell of books and floor polish filling the air. Hello, Miss Hive, I said quietly. She looked up from her papers. Mike, again? Yeah, I need a late ticket. That's your third one this week. Sorry. She sighed, scribbled her signature, and handed it over. Thank you, I said. Good, now go on. Back in class, the noise faded into the teacher's voice. She was talking about Shakespeare, the 17th century, famous plays, all that stuff. Romeo and Juliet, she said, one of the greatest love stories of all time. I looked at the printouts being passed around, the same story we've all heard 100 times, but somehow that day it felt heavier. At lunch, the smell of leftover food filled the air. Carrots, alfalfa, stuff nobody ever eats. Can I take them? I asked. Of course, the cafeteria lady said. I smiled. Thanks. I remembered how Mom used to force me to eat this kind of stuff. Funny thing is, the more she tried, the more junk I'd sneak in later. At least she wasn't like Jenny Verbovsky's mom. That woman gave her daughter canned beans for every meal. I'd be miserable if that were me. Then I saw him, the new guy. Someone said, why don't we ask him to sit with us? But another voice whispered, no, not now. Let's just stick together. So I didn't say a word. I just watched. Later that day, I was trying to find something decent to do. Jeff asked if I could help Ursula pick some videos. Sorry, he said, I'm busy. Mike, help her out. I nodded, pretending not to care. She smiled at me. See anything you like? Her voice was soft, kind. That depends, I said. What do you like? Romance. With a little action. Good taste, I told her, and she laughed. Keep watching, she said. I'll be right back. In class again, the teacher was still on Shakespeare. Everyone was opening books, Act 1, Scene 1. She looked at me. Glad you're joining us, Mike. Sit with William. I turned to him. Hey, I said. I'm Mike, he nodded. Got it. Sure, I said. Anytime. Haley was reading aloud, then the teacher asked Will to continue. He stood up and read the words like he actually meant them. Must love, despite the blindfold that blinds it, always find, without seeing, a way to its goal. The class went quiet. He was good. When he finished, the teacher smiled. Thank you, William. He replied softly. I prefer Will. Then Will it is, she said. After class, she gave us the big assignment, a modern interpretation of Romeo and Juliet. Groups of 2 or 3. I looked around. Everyone paired up. Then Will looked at me. So we're working together. I shrugged. Guess so. Cool, he said. We started talking, just simple stuff. Do you like this school? I asked. He hesitated. I don't know. Not really. I get that, I said. It kinda sucks sometimes. He smiled faintly. You're the first person who's talked to me this much in a week. It's like that here, I said. You'll get used to it. He asked about a media room, said at his old school he used to make short films. I told him that was cool, asked if he had a camera. A cheap one, he said. But it does the job. Then he looked up, eyes bright. What if we made a movie for our project? I grinned. A movie, really? Yeah, he said. I've always wanted to make one. I nodded. A horror movie. The only kind that's good even when it's bad. He laughed. That's perfect. That was the moment it all started. The friendship, the project, and something neither of us could explain. There's a beginning to everything. Haley once said, and the two of them are reborn as butterflies and live happily ever after. It was poetic, almost profound. Now let's hear from Mike and Will. Their movie is about two monsters who fall in love while performing Romeo and Juliet. Frankenstein, born different, rejected for what he is, and the Wolfman, struggling to control his own transformations as he enters a world that fears him. They don't want to hurt anyone, but the villagers see them as dangerous, and they're hunted for simply existing. Gary, I don't have that stupid movie. I check every week. There's nothing in the system, ain't no Operation Peanut Butter. So you don't have it? That's what I said. We don't, please go away. When will you get it? In a week? Or maybe tomorrow? Hey Mike, want to grab a cappuccino? No, I don't really like coffee. I thought cappuccinos died out in 1992. What's wrong? Nothing. Are you different? We need to talk. She made up stories, said he loved her, tried to kiss her. They fired him over that lie. She's insane, Will said. But I can't blame her for trying. Will? Mike, are we together? It feels like we are. No, I mean together. Yes. Why? Because you're the only one I want to be with. Then the phone rang. William! Where are you? I was in the shower, Dad. You were supposed to make dinner. I need to go get my school book. You're useless. Just like your mother. Will sighed. I hate living with him. He's a drunk. I'm tired of all this. Mike whispered. It's going to be okay. Things change. No, they don't. They get worse. I'm here for you. I got us a room, Mike said. How? I know someone who works here. We'll be alone. Will smiled weakly. When I'm in bed, I try to think of something nice before I sleep, he said. It's always hard. But lately, I've been thinking about you. How kind you are. Mike's voice softened. I've never felt like this before, and I'm exactly where I need to be. Good morning, Mike, said Miss B. Did you come to buy tickets for the dance? Yes, he smiled nervously. For the dance. Later, Will asked, do you want to go together? Mike hesitated. We can't go as a couple. Why not? Because of what people will say. I'm not ready, Will frowned. You always tell me not to be scared. I'm not scared. Yes, you are, he said quietly. Maybe you just don't want to be called names in the hallway. Mike turned away. That would be pathetic. Mike! Are you coming to see Janine? He turned. What are you doing here? I need to tell you something. Before he could finish, everything went wrong. A crash, screams. He came out of nowhere. It was an accident. Keep breathing. It's going to be okay. But it wasn't. Will died right there in his arms. Mike couldn't stop replaying it. I tried to help him. I wanted to save him. And he died. Right in front of me. It's not your fault, someone said softly. Mike's mom called. I'm working late. If I don't see you, have fun at the dance. Thanks, he said. I'll tell you how it went. At the dance, Will appeared. Or maybe just the memory of him. Mike looked up. You look really nice, he whispered. I'm sorry, Will said. You were right. I was scared and scared of what people would say. Scared of being alone. You're not alone, Mike said. You have me. Mike's not here, someone told Jeff. He's at the dance. Meanwhile, Will's father confronted him. I raised you. Is this his fault? Is he brainwashing you? Please stop. This is just a phase. It's not. The shouting grew worse. Don't touch me, Will cried. But his father didn't stop. Will ran, tears mixing with fear. Go home, Mike, he said. Don't see me like this. I'm not leaving. He wants to make us as broken as he is. I love you, Mike whispered. I don't want you to, Will said through tears. I'm tired. I don't want to face tomorrow. It's going to be okay, Mike said. I love you too, Will whispered back. Later, Mike listened to a message. Hey, it's Will. I'm sorry for everything. Call me back when you hear this. Goodbye. Then silence. I loved him, Mike told his mother. If I'd known what he was going to do, I would have stopped him. I miss him. So much. Mike sat before a teacher. I heard you wanted to talk, she said. I just came from a funeral. A friend? Yes, a close friend. More than a friend? He nodded. I'm tired of being scared. She smiled gently. You don't have to be. You're my son and I love you. I'm proud of you. Hi, you must be William's friend. I'm Cherry. Nice to meet you, Mike said softly. Do you know where he is now? I haven't seen him in a while. I don't think he'll come back. But I'm happy for him. He's probably where he wanted to be. That was great, Stuart and Haley. Let's take a 10-minute break, the teacher said. Then she turned to Mike. I know it's been a hard week. I found a tape in my office and it belonged to Will. It meets the project requirements. You'll pass. You don't have to show it, but you can watch it alone if you want. Mike pressed play. On the screen, Banned by Mike and Will. Fear. They're not both monsters. Until the full moon. Loss. Love. Maybe the werewolf wanted to share his transformation. With Frankenstein, just to feel closer to him.